Coming out of COVID is the equivalent of coming out of the Great Recession. Historically, we know that Black and Latinx communities are already at a disadvantage. When there are further setbacks like COVID, these are the communities that suffer the most and take the longest to recover. We Rise Together is an accelerator in the economic recovery to help ensure the Black and Latinx communities hit hardest by the COVID crisis are not left behind. We Rise Together takes a people and place-based approach through grant investments intended to transform some of our most disinvested communities. This is reflected in our most recent grants. We are providing critical dollars to help 10 transformational real estate developments in 8 communities. Each of these projects advances one of We Rise Together's priorities, which are to spur neighborhood investment, strengthen Black and Latinx businesses, and increase quality, resilient employment. Our grants are intended to help these developments to the finish line.
South Shore historically has had a long history of disinvestment and being an under-resourced area. There was minimal investment from the federal, state, or city into our community and to other communities of color. COVID had an impact on our community as it did in many communities, right? You know, the businesses on the commercial corridor, they lost revenue. I believe that our community is really resilient, you know, despite historical disinvestment and being under-resourced. Urban Core will be a small health and wellness hub in the area. The goal of Urban Core really is to be a place that advances health and wellness and truly start to move the needle forward within the community in which we all are invested and in which we love.
Some of these projects are close to completion, some are under construction, and some will soon be breaking ground. All of them were set back due to COVID, but we expect to see their positive impact within the next 6 months to a year.
So the library building project that Latinos Progresando is working on is going to be the new home of Latinos Progresando. And one of the exciting things about this project is that it sits on one of our main business corridors here on Cermak. The project itself is an old public library building that's been empty since 2009, and we are going to bring that back to life and bring community resources to the center. This project fits with the work that we're doing because right now we're really focused on small businesses in our community. This building will allow us to work more closely with businesses, whether it's helping them set up a website or helping them buy a building so they can no longer rent but own the building in which they sit. By having local groups, local residents, local businesses, local nonprofits be part of a project like this, it gives it community ownership and it ensures that the project is here to help and to add value rather than to displace.
We have a once-in-a-generation opportunity. The projects in this grant cycle will have a catalyzing impact on their communities and demonstrate to the city and region that we are coming back with a focus on Black and Latinx communities.